Hey guys, welcome back to the Pixel Party. So this week we're going to talk about what games we are actually really looking forward to that are coming out this year. Not necessarily next generation games, but games that are coming out that we might be buying if we're not making the move. If we
that we may have heard about.
Yeah. So Jason, you're really looking forward to Fallout 4.
Yes, I am.
Why?
Well, let me think about that. Well, I like the series.
Oh, nerd.
The
At least he brings notes.
there are no notes in this book. It says Nintendo. Shit. That's literally.
I can't read it.
Actually, oh wow, okay.
Well, actually, it's
So
what
what?
it says.
Fallout 4.
Metal Gear Solid is also shit as well.
No.
No.
Fallout 4. In comparison to what the other Fallout games are meant to be like, it is a lot better, which for me is a good thing because the other games that came out, Fallout 3, I played Fallout New Vegas, I played Fallout 3, I enjoyed a lot more than Fallout New Vegas. Purely because it was a small map size, but there was a lot more in it.
Wasn't it a different company that made Fallout New Vegas to Fallout 3 as well? But it's the same company that made 3 that's making 4.
I don't think so. I think it was the same. I think it's all Bethesda.
Yeah, but there's other companies involved, isn't there?
Yeah, there will be. But I just think the problem they had with, have you ever played Fallout?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I played Fallout New
Steve.
Vegas.
Right, New Vegas is a very large map. I mean, they're all very large maps. Fallout 3 is still a big map, but still smaller than New Vegas. They're all open world, so you can do what you want, go wherever you want, do what you want. But the density of Fallout New Vegas was just a little bit more sparse. It wasn't as dense. There wasn't as much to do in as close a space. So you'd be walking or running or whatever for a long, long time with nothing happening. And it got a bit boring. And when something did happen, you had to go again. It was like, you arrive at town, you speak to a vendor, you get a mission. Something's happening. You have to go to the next town over, you'd be walking for 20 minutes.
Literally that long, so it's like a...
Well, you get to start
Kind
on
of
the way.
like a
you know.
Skyrim thing.
A little bit, yeah.
I was going to say, I was going to try and
Yeah,
compare
that's
this to Skyrim,
But
which
you
is
gotta
another
remember
game I've never...
But you've got to remember
Skyrim's
the,
awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
but the environment in Fallout is different, obviously, because it's dead. Everything's dead.
Yeah,
It's been a big,
hence the name.
yeah, there's been a big war about 300 years ago, I think it is, prior. So things are starting to come back alive a bit, but everything's still dead. It's a bit barren. Whereas Skyrim is very populous. It's full of life and creatures. I mean, there's still creatures in this, but they want to kill you.
They want to kill you in Skyrim as well.
Yeah, but you got like dogs and chickens, which they'll leave it
But you still kill them if you want.
Last week,
Yeah, but then.
Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain
on.
came
I'm
out.
actually not finished. I was just doing.
How rude, Dan.
I was just going to say,
No.
the biggest thing I'm looking forward to on this is the building. On the other games, you could build things. You could customise weapons, so they were like customisable weapons-ish. You could change bits. On this, it's fully, you find, I don't know, say like you've come across scrap cans or rubber tyres in the world, you pick them up, you got rubber. Whereas before it'd just be a prop in the world, you couldn't do anything with it.
Oh right, so in this one they're making everything they're making it as fully interactable as
Well,
they can.
they
Yeah.
start that as a mod, as in you can build shelters on this one that are going in Fallout 4.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah, you can do that, but that
Sure,
was, you're right, that was a mod.
That was a mod on one of the other ones,
Yeah.
and then they put it into the game.
I
Which
think
is,
what they've
it's
done,
really cool.
because it's been quite a long gap between the last Fallout game, I think what they've done is they sat back, if I look at the community entries, and they said, okay, they like this, they've made all of these things, so many people have downloaded them, obviously they like that kind of thing, let's integrate that, and actually do it, not as a mod, but as a feature. And it shows in the new one, and I think everyone I know that plays and enjoys Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, and even the ones that didn't enjoy Fallout New Vegas, I didn't particularly enjoy Fallout New Vegas, really looking forward to Fallout 4. I think they're going to make a lot of money with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game.
No, there is a lot of people that have pre-ordered it. Like
If that's
those
a game I'd
Pip-Boys
quite like to
thing.
play, and
You can't pre-order anymore those Pip-Boy edition.
no, they sold out on the night.
Fallouts.
Yeah, they sold out.
I mean, that's
Crazy.
that was
Didn't
the
the
night
guy
sold out.
pre-order it with, or get it with, the massive...
Yeah, some guy
ball
he
caps.
he
had
been
ball-
collecting
ball
ball caps for
caps,
years. He had thousands.
But they only let one
Yeah.
person do that.
Yeah,
Because they said that it was so genius that they said they weren't going to do it with anybody else because no one else had... Obviously, people would see that and go, okay, well, I've got a big one. It's like, no, we give it this guy because he actually had the foresight to think of
Yeah.
pre-ordering this with this many bottle caps.
in advance. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Not to mention the postage packaging for all that must have cost a fair amount.
The Phantom Pain, Dan.
Yeah.
Is it a 10 out of 10?
I reckon so far.
Because that's what really intrigued me about the Phantom Pain, was that IGN and everyone else was giving it a 10 out of 10. And I can't remember what country it was, I think it's Australia. Some of the companies, no, some of the companies have been putting Hideo Kojima's name back on the packaging
Yeah.
because Hideo Kojima it got taken off, didn't it, from all of the packaging. Konami made the Hideo Kojima company. So like I think it's Australia. They've just been reprinting the Hideo Kojima stuff on them. But it's right for people that haven't bought the game yet,
Like me.
like Jason.
Or played any of the other games.
Or is this a game that, like, say, because I haven't played Metal Gear Solid. Well, I mean, we did our playthrough Ground Zeroes. I enjoyed it. I was terrible at it. Felt a little bit pressured because we were doing it as a playthrough, and it was quite a small game. So
it was just like a one little map.
But
thing.
with Phantom Pain, it seems like it's got this massive, like,
Huge.
open world aspect to it.
I'm only in Afghanistan at the moment, and apparently there's also Africa and other places, and it's absolutely huge. There's about 10 to 12 sections, which are about twice the size of the Ground Zeroes.
Well, that's a big map anyway. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like this,
That's
this has got some
per
like
region.
Well, as I said, there's like for each section, which is about twice the size of Ground Zero. You normally have to stay in that bit, but you can venture out of it, and there's about 12 of these going around, or like of.
So is it open world? Like, can you explore?
Yeah, it's open world.
That's why I figured you'd be interested in this because I've been watching. You ride around on a horse to different areas and stuff.
Yeah, you can have horse, or you can just bugger him off and just get a jeep or something.
It's got a lot going on in this game. Like, you don't have to just follow the.
Does the horse come with a big box to hide him?
No, but you can Fulton it up, which is pretty
You
funny.
can what? Fold him up?
It's called Fulton Systems, where you basically like send people up to this
That with
ship
the massive
with a
balloon.
Yeah,
I've seen him there on
with goats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
people always.
And bad guys.
have you seen the silly? I think it's so funny, but like at the same time, if you can pull it off, it looks class. The cardboard woman you can have in front of you
As a distraction.
as a distraction,
Yeah,
and then you just
that.
fold it away and then just
Oh, I actually.
start punching.
Is that one I've seen that on?
There's one thing I actually found quite funny. I kept dying just trying to take this one base. If you die so many times, you're given something known as a chicken hat, like a helmet.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
And the things in it stops you from getting caught like up to 3 times. And it was like, well,
That's really funny.
Just
So
trying to say that you're just rubbish.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
but also at the same
Well,
time, it's
cheat though.
helping you kind of.
Right?
Yeah.
Then that used to be a cheat in one of the old games.
Dunno. I know in number 3 you got a crocodile cap.
In,
Well, that was
in, the
camouflage one.
in the very first one, when you
Yeah.
completed the game once, depending on whether you saved Meryl or not, you would have
Spoiler.
stealth. You'd have stealth,
Yeah, stealth.
and then
or
if you
the
did
bandana.
the other thing, you'd have the bandana, which gives you unlimited ammo, but you can only wear one or the other at a time.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
but I'm
one
sure
item.
the chicken hat was a cheat.
Well, so you're enjoying
it.
it.
It probably is in like 3 or 4.
Yeah, because then they just pretty much let you cheat in the game and like, well, you're a chicken.
So you're enjoying it.
Yeah, pretty good.
How far is it? I'm guessing there's a lot of game time on that game as
Yeah,
well.
It took me about 3 hours just to go through the first thing, because at first you're making your online character's face, getting out of the hospital and all sorts. Yeah.
Well, so that's probably taken me quite a long.
But
Yeah,
like
because to be
So
to be
does your
fair-
character, they're not all the same? I thought you were playing one character which was...
well, no, this is for the online.
There's two different ways of playing this game.
Because there's the campaign, which follows all the story, and then there's Metal Gear Online.
Right, what did you do online?
It's having a bit of a problem right now.
Oh, okay.
So you do nothing online.
What are you meant to do online?
As far as I know, raid other people's bases. Because you've
Do you
got
build your own base?
you build
So it's
your own
like,
base. You take turrets from the ground.
This sounds
or-
really
I
interesting.
know, this is a lot more
Like
than
a
I
classical
thought.
Outlands type thing, so you build
Kind
a
of,
base.
yeah. Because first you're building your base. You
I hate those kind of games.
you're stealing other people. From Afghanistan, you're stealing their turrets
I
and
think I meant people. Like,
the jeeps and all the sheeps.
Barrage overhead and drive them away.
And then
Yeah.
basically, when you go online,
So.
people can then raid your base and
There's a
try
lot of
and
heroin
take it.
there, so.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, very true.
So that sounds good. I really do want to give it a go, but I just don't feel like I have the time for it. But I feel like
No, I think the story just going to put me off because it's far too confusing.
Is
from
it
what I've seen.
difficult?
Well, there's-
Stealth-wise?
well,
Is the
there's
stealth difficult? I'm going to ask Dan
In the day, it's difficult.
well, when I was playing Ground Zeroes, it does give you the option to either be stealthy or not be stealthy. But if you want to play it unstealthily, don't try and be stealthy in the first place.
Should get killed.
Because I'll mess up and I think, okay, it's fine. I'll just start shooting the crap out of everyone. Whereas I should have just started shooting the crap out of everyone in the
Didn't
first place. So like, if you want to, you've got to choose one play style or the other.
Right.
Like, otherwise, you kind of get confused as to how you're actually trying to play it. But I'm looking at the list of games coming out this year and that, and Guitar Hero Live I'm actually excited for.
Well, they got a new controller in there. So
That is why I'm really
buttons.
looking forward to it.
What's
So-
that control like?
Oh man,
Like, looks like a guitar.
no,
Wow,
it looks
okay.
really good though. So the thing is, so
Have
you
seen-
know how
have you seen the handle
normal
for it?
Guitar Hero controllers have the 5 buttons.
Yes.
Yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have to slide down one for pressing the 5th one. It's 6 buttons now, but it's not in the same way that it was
It's
1,
like
2,
3
3,
on the
4,
top
6.
and 3 on the bottom.
Yeah, so you got 2 lines of 3 next to each other. So and the top 3 are white, indicated as white
Right.
on the fret. So like left, middle, right. So boom, boom, boom. And then the other ones are black. Boom, boom, boom.
Does that mean you have to be sliding across the...
No.
No, there's this
Even
one,
if
it's
it was
just
up
up
the
and
top.
down. It's up and down. It's like, that's the thing, it's like white, 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 black, black, black.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So it's
So
like 6
Actual
buttons.
chords now instead
so
of
what
just-
you'd be
yeah.
doing is it'd be
Okay.
like
White, white, black.
left white, middle black, and so on and so forth. And I like the idea because
So it is more like playing a guitar as opposed to
yeah.
just pushing
Yeah.
buttons.
But the thing is, I like that they've done this because, what is it, Rock Band's coming out, and anyone that's played a Rock Band game before, Rock Band 4 is coming out, anyone that's played Rock Band before would just be able to pick it up and just play it straight off, and it's still fun. But with Guitar Hero, it's the same, you can pick up any Guitar Hero game. So like, you learn to play hard on Guitar Hero 3, and then you could pick up,
Did you? I didn't.
then, well for me anyway,
Yeah,
I'd be playing hard on Guitar Hero 3, and then I'd buy the next Guitar Hero game, skip, easy, medium, and just go to hard.
Can't go down these,
Hard.
yeah.
You know, and
too slow.
the point I'm trying to make with this is, there's no way I'd be able to take this game and just go straight into hard again, because you're learning again
Yeah.
to use the controller,
On the new, yeah.
because it's completely different thing.
There's still that originally doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the robbing bastards. I'm sorry.
Well, I think they put a lot of there is a lot of songs on there, and a lot of varied songs as well. Pantera, Cowboys from Hell's on there. I
Is
can't wait to play that.
Is the Rock Band saying the exact same as the last ones? Like with the colours?
If I'm honest, yeah, I think so. I haven't actually looked into it, but they haven't put anything out to say that.
Like rock bands, don't we actually plug your real guitar in?
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
Rock
Rock
Smith.
Smith.
Oh,
Rock
right,
Smith,
okay.
that's what I play.
That's
Okay.
why Dan doesn't want to play Guitar Hero, because he's
Yeah, I
like,
want to buy it, I don't want it.
he's
I
like,
don't play it.
I'll just play a real guitar. Why would I want to play Guitar Hero? But I
And then I don't have the space for a
There's
guitar.
rock bands with the one with the microphone and the
everything.
yeah drums.
Could
yeah.
you imagine how much
Guitar.
that's going to cost, though?
Well, next gen, yeah.
Yeah. When Guitar Hero, you're just getting the
Guitar.
guitar.
That's still gonna be.
But you can-
It's about £80.
How much is that going to
Yeah,
cost?
when you have
Like,
like a,
is it
an app for your
only
mic,
on-
for your phone for a mic though?
You can actually do that, yeah.
Is it only on the next gen? Like
Yes.
PS4,
Yeah, it seems so, yeah.
Xbox One?
Yeah. Yeah. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about games. So,
that is a game.
yeah.
On,
But,
it's just on them.
I'm really intrigued. And
When's that coming out?
you must be looking. Oh, it's out on the 23rd of October.
So not long then. Not
No,
long.
no,
so-
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we need to talk about, because there's so many decent games coming out in October and November. Like it's crazy.
Well, that makes
I was
sense.
ready for Christmas. Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's when
Yeah.
they're releasing because kids are like, oh, I want that. Parents are getting order for Christmas.
Guitar Hero 5. I mean, Guitar Hero 5. Halo 5.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You excited for that?
Yeah.
Oh mate, can't wait.
I just want to see how it plays. Yeah. I'm trying to stay away to watch anything online, so I want to get it and then.
I still can't believe what you said about new multiplayer.
The split screen being gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of a bollock.
There's still multiplayer online.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not split screen.
Yeah.
Which I think would be better though, because I don't know.
It's just you and Ben, isn't it?
Yeah, but there will be other people to play online. It'd be class playing 4-player co-op where it's designed to have 4 people playing. You know what I mean? Like usually it's like it's so much easier playing 4-player because you just overpower the enemies. Whereas this one, there is always meant to be 4 people playing, even if they're not being controlled by.
So you've got-
Well, what if you
Yeah.
only got one friend though? That's just me.
Well,
If you got one friend you play, and it's like, oh, I was getting beat.
yeah, well,
So is it
That's
AI
crying.
in the
yeah. So like you play as either Spartan Lock or Master Chief. I don't know whether you choose from the start. You
Two
just
separate
play certain
teams.
scenarios within the campaigns.
All I've heard so far is that it's based off something happens, Master Chief's been shunned, and Spawn Lock and his team are after him or something
Yes,
like
but
There's
like.
no film, was that? It's out now, isn't it?
No, it was out a couple of months ago.
Oh,
Nightfall,
yeah.
it's a
Nightfall,
series that was on TV. It
I was
explains
just
where
seeing
Spartan
that
Lock comes
trailer.
from. But the idea is that Spartan Lock's got a team of 3 Spartans with him. So every time you play Spartan Lock, there will be 3 people there as well. there would be AI
They're
controls.
not the same kind of Spartans, are they, as Master Chief? He's from like the old.
No, they're like Spartan 2s, I do believe.
Yeah, because Master Chief's from obviously.
He's the last original one, isn't he?
Yeah.
Reach.
And then when you play as Master Chief, he has 3 as well, and you can actually control them with like different the
Isn't
D-pad
that series.
with the AI.
Nightfall.
Nightfall.
No.
But apparently it's not like a full-on like
Yeah.
AI thing.
GHT.
I got it.
But yeah, I'm intrigued by Halo 5. But I know I'm not a massive Call of Duty fan. I'm not sure if anyone else.
Modern Warfare 3 was the last one I played.
Well, I think Call of Duty, you know, we are all
Black Ops
we're all
3
pretty good
looks
on that.
really good.
We're all really
Oh,
good on that. We're all,
It's still amazing at it, yeah.
I mean,
Black Ops 3
any competition.
looks really good. I think it looks class. And I want some zombies. And I want like classic
They are going to have
zombies.
zombies.
Yeah, no, it's gonna.
That's
No,
the
it will.
thing, isn't it?
They put a trailer out for it, but
Oh,
I want
okay.
it to play like Black Ops 1 zombies.
Who's doing this one's in the trailer?
Yeah.
To the original.
Well,
No,
Black
no,
Ops
no,
1
no.
zombies. Black Ops 1 zombies for me was just amazing.
Yeah.
I just want that. I don't want this fancy. You can do this, that, and the other, blah blah blah. I just want wave, round,
Have you still got
base.
the exosuits? Because I didn't like that.
No. That was Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's
I mean, I'm sorry,
Advanced
Advanced
Warfare.
Warfare. The opposite of.
Yeah.
But which was quite fun to play. I tried playing some of the campaign for
I
Advanced
didn't
Warfare.
like it though, because if I wanted stuff like that, I wanted to play like Halo or
Titanfall.
Titanfall is the one
or
that's double jumping wall running.
Destiny stuff, things like that. Not
Yeah.
Call of Duty was always just normal guys running around shooting.
As in war, isn't it? It's people during a war situation
So,
killing
now
enemies.
people with double jumps and stuff. I didn't like it.
I think it's because they're trying to appeal to a market which has been saturated by other companies, isn't it?
Well,
Like
saturated
Titanfall.
back then.
Well, yeah, but like with the advanced stuff, like with the robotics and the UAVs and things, because that's how the later games were going, wasn't it? More and more
Yeah.
things like that. I don't think they're doing that with Black Ops 3, are they? They shouldn't, shouldn't they? I mean, it's.
It does seem like I played
Really?
I played the beta last week with my mate
I mean,
Rob,
obviously, it's
and
gonna be
some of the
more-
weapons are pretty futuristic, like, and you do have like not
are
necessarily
you fighting-
exosuits that do stuff for you, but
Mm.
you do look like you're wearing like futuristic, like
Well, that was
Don't
what
have-
about that. I just don't want the double jumps.
yeah, making it super unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because, but yeah, I agree with you. You play Halo or anything for that.
Mm.
It's they were talking about bringing back Call of Duty 4 or something, weren't they, at one point? Like something
Which one's
similar
4?
to that. Like it's just setting it in like one of the world wars or
Yeah.
things like that. 'cause people
Well, I
set
think if they would
back.
do that, it could be amazing because the graphics they've got now, they could make things look. And it's like
Yeah.
Wolfenstein. I played
Yeah.
Wolfenstein: The New Order,
Mhm.
which I mean, it's sci-fi, not historically accurate, but the war scene they have in there, where you're on the beach and you're running up and there's bombs going off, it's amazing. The sounds and all the visuals for it work so well. They could definitely make a World War game that works.
And then I'm intrigued by this game only because you have to wait a year for it to come out on the PlayStation 4 with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Dan, you
Sorry.
have to wait a year.
Yeah.
You with us, Dan?
I'm still.
He's making pixelated versions of us for the channel art. But yeah, Dan, like so this continues from Tomb Raider. You played Tomb Raider
Yeah, I love Tomb Raider.
and you liked it a lot.
I love
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And when they announced Rise of the Tomb Raider, you were quite excited.
You yourself like sound.
I'm pretty
Was
sure.
that just a lie?
Laura.
That was the truth that I saw with the
Oh,
devil.
was it?
To be
Oh.
To be fair, when I heard that, at first I thought that it was an Xbox only, but then they said, but then you
Time
told me,
exclusive.
time exclusive. I was like, alright, that's fair enough, a couple of
It
months.
looks good though, but like they seem to have made her like this proper brutal murderer. Like
I
this.
thought, well,
Yeah.
when I saw Angelique portraying the films, that's immediately what I picture her as.
Because like, isn't Tomb Raider, Dan? Talk me through this. Like Tomb Raider is you wash up on this island. You're like.
You're not playing it.
No, I haven't. That's why I'm wanting
Do you
you to
want-
explain and
do you
get
want
into
the
the discussion
original?
of Tomb Raider.
I don't want the original.
No, what this is
No,
carrying
no,
on.
that's not- alright.
The newest
Okay.
one.
Because it's meant to be
like,
a trilogy of like current gen like
Mhm.
Tomb Raider games. So,
Just
like,
follow each one.
so it's like they just basically established a new story for Lara Croft where she
Right.
crashes up on this island and has to survive, and apparently she's really brutal.
it's
Like you have to fight like wolves at some point.
you have to fight wolves at first and like learn to survive.
Make fires. Doesn't she like get her leg stuck in something at one point?
Does she have to
Or-
gnaw it off with her own mouth?
A lot of the time.
Yeah. It looked.
No, she has to use someone else's
So
mouth.
like
She,
right.
she
Right,
actually
yeah.
has to, at one point, she actually gets like a
You cut.
Power Sonic.
stick or something, a pole.
Well, something through it basically.
Yeah.
And she actually,
Kinky.
she actually let us heat up one of their arrows and
Oh.
like get the skin back together.
It's
Like,
not the kind of.
Oh right, to
Alright.
cauterise the wound.
yeah.
Ooh.
It's just once you use a laser to do that.
I
Like
can
doing
do that.
surgery. Yeah.
Bro, a lighter, I can do that.
Yeah.
And then obviously,
Of
what
course.
was it? We've got FIFA 16 out in the other one, no one cares what we
No one cares.
Yeah. You play football.
But yeah. Now the one thing I'm really looking forward to, and I don't want to go on about this too
So
much,
Destiny.
because it's not a game in itself.
Well, it's a
It
DLC.
seems like a game though, but like yeah, it's the DLC
DLC.
for
But as we
Destiny
said before, they are putting in as much content as a new game.
So
I believe that when I see it.
no, they did 3 live streams over the past 3 weeks showing off like all the new stuff.
You didn't watch more, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's probably much more.
Well, no, not at the time.
What is the
not
point
at the
of
time.
getting the DLC?
Not at the time. Like no, because they're just showing off how the new stuff works and
Like items and stuff. Because it's not just story, it is they're adding more items, more.
yeah, so you got like
Oh, they do it one time,
all these new
Yeah.
story missions. Cutscenes have been added into it. Lots of them.
Are they adding any new enemies? As
Yeah.
in new factions?
New enemy type, the Taken, hence the Taken King. So the Taken are in, and you've got Oryx.
Shall we quickly just recap? So for people at home who haven't played it, they know exactly what the factions are. And
Alright, so you've got
Backstory.
Fallen Hive, Cabal, and Vex.
right, and the Fallen are.
Fallen.
They're like creatures who are like. They live in the dark. They're like insectoid, aren't they? They sort of.
Yeah.
They live in like a big hive on the moon, don't they? Their base is
No,
on the
no,
moon.
No, that's the Hive.
the Hive.
Okay, this isn't too important,
Okay.
but basically,
Clearly.
this is basically what's going on is
Shoot him in the face, that's all you need to know.
new enemy types come in where
Yeah.
the Taken King, Oryx, controls enemies and turns them into Taken.
Okay.
So we'll take Cabal. So like say how it basically just gives them completely different fighting types where you have to like you totally change your tactics when fighting against them.
Which you need
So
to make a.
The
more
Cabal
sense.
have the shield. You know those guys with the
Yeah,
shields
yeah.
and they shoot the guns.
Yeah.
The Taken version of the Cabal shields fire stuff out of them.
Okay.
Oh, that's just lazy. No, I'm sorry, but that
And then
is-
you've got these other enemies that split off into 2, and if you don't kill them in a certain amount of time, they'll keep
Well, there's just a lot of
splitting off into more than one enemy and things like that. It looks fucking.
I can see that being really CPU intensive and.
And then they've added as
That's
well like your own little what was it they were talking about in the live stream this time? You can go in and just choose bosses to fight against, and you
What's
can
that for,
choose your
like-
difficulties.
Force like strikes or things, or.
It's actually just
Like
like,
an arena?
go fight a boss. Like one example
Like
they
an
did
arena?
was where they have one boss which is three wizards, which are like these enemies that fire float in the air,
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
stuff at you. You've got to kill them all in a certain amount of time.
Do you get a reward for that?
Yeah, like that's what they're saying
Yeah.
is these are different ways of getting different rewards and
Okay.
stuff when you're doing and going into it.
So it's like a challenge, like
Mm.
it's challenges.
They've added all sorts to it, and I'm really, 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 really excited for it. But what I was saying to Dan, I feel like I'm not going to be able to play it because of all these videos and that.
Mm.
So I'll probably play it and make the story missions into videos to upload on the channel, so
Yeah.
that like people who maybe have Destiny but aren't like very like
Sure whether or not
sure
to
whether
get-
they should
yeah.
get it or not can get like my perspective of the Taken King and everything. I'm not going to go all out into it.
That's going to be very biased though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, of course it is. I love the game, but
But if they like what they see and they think, oh, actually, I wouldn't mind playing that.
the raid's interesting. So they got a new raid. And it's bigger than the Vault of Glass. So
Well, I still haven't played that.
They need me either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should get it because you get so much exclusives on the PlayStation 4. Even with the Taken King, there's like stuff that we can't get on the Xbox. Yeah, like it's
Some sort of pistol. You
So
told
you
me
playing
last time.
tonight, Dan? This is ready for the video.
To be fair,
no.
I did actually see a pre-ordered one for 15 quid. I was thinking about it.
No, got it.
It's definitely worth having.
Yeah, but I do still want to get a game that I might not pick up just yet.
Is there any games on the PlayStation 4 Dan that are coming out this year specifically that you're looking forward to?
Uncharted?
Of course. No. Oh wait, that's the Nathan Drake collection though, isn't it?
Not just
We're
that
still
one.
cutting this bit.
When does 4 come out?
I'm not too sure.
Because we're talking about the PlayStation.
Yeah, like, no, I mean just this bit. Like we can always cut that. So that's coming
pretty
back.
sure it's actually coming out next year.
Yeah, Uncharted 4's next year, isn't it? But like, what on the PlayStation this year now? These next few months? Is there anything else you will be buying?
Don't know, I haven't really looked.
So it was just Phantom Pain and that's it.
Pretty much.
Is there no Monster Hunter stuff coming out?
It's not PlayStation though.
Okay, but is there anything that you're looking forward to that's coming out in these next couple of months?
No.
Right.
Fuck you, game developers.
When Star Wars
you
out.
spend all your
you
money.
spend so much time on these games, and
Yeah.
I
Well,
just
even
don't
When Star
care.
Wars out.
Battlefront.
Yeah.
I don't know
Next
actually.
year.
I'm thinking that's next year,
next.
probably.
Yeah,
But
Battlefront.
they're gonna, is it?
Definitely getting that.
No, Battlefront's out this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it's advertised in the
Yeah.
game.
Let's go on.
I'm thinking it's Christmas.
Yeah,
around
that's
Christmas.
it must be the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean that does look like a good game. I haven't seen a huge amount, but the environments they've created for the missions are
Yeah.
very detailed and very true to the films. In fact, saying that, the new films are looking too much.
I thought I read last.
Oh god, I totally forgot that there's a new Transformers game coming out that I'm really looking forward to. That I'll be doing a playthrough on the channel. when that
Yeah, you
comes
mentioned
out.
that.
Did I mention it?
Yeah.
Johnny Hawk's
We
Pro
didn't
Skater
talk about
I
5.
didn't talk about it
I'm
now.
going to talk about it. It's like it's based
Yeah.
on the.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's based on the original Transformers cartoon.
The cartoon.
Yeah, and they've got like the voice actors
Is that like
for those
Galactron?
characters.
Oh, sorry.
It says the 19th.
They're
Would you
doing-
just back off?
They're doing a new Star Fox.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Star Fox Zero, obviously for the Wii.
Well, whatever the new console.
And Mario Tennis Ultra Smash.
What about
But yeah, the Transformers. I am talking about Transformers.
Robots in disguise.
It looks class. Like Peter Cullen did an interview the other day saying like he loves it because like he's done the voice of Optimus Prime since the original cartoon, and he said it's just awesome.
prostate cancer. It's an adult, so you wouldn't.
You've never even watched the
You're
show. I
telling me
told you
about
about it before.
He's going to watch all them on YouTube tonight.
Yeah, YouTube adults.
It's-
Swim.
Did I read Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5?
Yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. That looks good as well. That was in October. Animal Crossing.
Oh, who's not excited for that?
Oh, the Fallout Anthology.
Disc Gear 5. Nice.
Is that going from the very first Fallout to the?
Would you like me to find out for
Yes,
this, Jason?
please. I think
This
I'm
is Fallout.
surprised-
It's sold out anyway, but it has Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 3. Game of the Year edition.
I have seen. I don't know.
Wow, you're a fan.
Oh, I know about-
Super Mario Maker. That looks really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oh, we can build your own
I have
models.
seen
Yeah.
Oh, and
Everyone
also
just be
talk
making
about,
impossible levels that you can
think
only
PS4?
do it this way.
is it before dawn? After dawn?
Until Dawn.
Until dawn. That was like such a good game.
Oh, yeah.
That really does look like a good
Well, I
game.
was saying to you, we should do a playthrough of that.
Yeah, well, I was watching someone on the day it came out. They're doing on YouTube gaming. Someone was in a stream of it, and I mean, the choices you got to make it difficult, and it does shape.
And it's
the
weird
game
because it
itself.
actually properly shapes
They
the
have
game.
actually.
The amount of games where they come out and they go, your decisions affect the outcome, and
Yeah,
then
you're
like
like, oh,
all
right.
these people play the game and it's the same every
And,
time,
yeah.
regardless of them
Yeah.
making the decisions. It's like
Just makes it seem that.
it just makes it it tricks
Whereas
you.
they have
into
actually
thinking.
created different paths with different endings for everything. I mean, there's a lot
They
of
did that with
things.
The Witcher 2. It was like one of the first games that kind of did that.
Was it?
Yeah,
Because it's like Samurai 2.
And they tried to do that with Mass Effect, but as we all know, those endings.
No, but I've
The thing
noticed.
is,
Well, they did go back and fix them. They gave them like a lot more dialogue, so it
they
kind of
did, but
explains
the
it a
end,
bit.
the end
but
result
still-
was all the same video with just a different hue colour on like.
Yeah,
It was just
but they went back and fixed it a little bit.
Because I was told like I'm not gonna like no major spoilers because I suppose there isn't really with a game where your decisions like change everything.
Yeah.
But when I was watching the playthrough, Super Best Friends, within the first 5 minutes, 2 people had died,
Yeah.
and then it set up the story. But then someone posted in the comments saying you can actually like finish this game without any of them dying.
Right, so I didn't know that. I thought everyone was going to die.
Apparently, you can finish
Those
that
two
game
first,
with no one.
I
Dying.
assume it's about the two girls at the beginning.
Yeah.
They die regardless, that's just like the intro, that is the setup of the story, that has to happen. But it introduces you to basic game mechanics, which I think is a good way of doing it. I think it's a really good way of it, because you think, oh, maybe I could have said to them, you really couldn't. But it gives you, puts you under the pressure where, because under pressure you learn things about
And those totems as well with the little.
Oh, you see,
they
like
have little
futuristic-
flashes into the future,
Or like people dying or
and
Yeah.
you have to make that happen.
or not happen.
But you
can
forget
avoid it.
about it because you keep switching between all the characters. You're not necessarily going to be playing that character when it happens. Or when
When
you
it-
pick up the totem, you get the vision, but it'll be in a scenario where
Yeah.
that character's not in it, so you forget about it.
And then it happens, you're like, oh.
And it's all the little things as well. Like
Yeah, right.
there was a QTE event where I watched on one episode of someone playing where there's a crow on the table, and you're playing as a girl playing a snow fight with the lad. But in the vision, the crow flies away, and then in the QTE, like 20 minutes later from that scene, it has the exact scene with the crow on the table, and you have the option to throw the snowball at the crow, or him. And that changes the game. As soon as you don't throw it at the snowball and you throw it at him, it then comes up with butterfly effect chosen.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Because I didn't hit the crow?
Yeah. And there's a lot. It's like they crop up quite a lot. Don't those choices? They come up a lot. So it just makes you think how many endings could this film, this game,
Truly
actually have.
It is made
It's
like a
gonna
film,
be-
though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You're right. You're nearly right in saying that.
Because it is like it plays the same as a horror film. If you were to watch a sort of cheesy B horror film, it's like that, but it's a lot more enjoyable to
it
play
does
it.
some things on purpose as well. Like it takes like little tropes from like horror movies, and you think to yourself, "Oh, it's so predictable." But then you think to yourself, actually, it's trying to point out that other movies are like this as well.
I saw a bit where they were getting chased, and I thought, oh god, okay, this is like a classic horror film thing. And I thought, oh, they're gonna get murdered, it's gonna be horrible. And it didn't play out that way. So it kind of puts you into that false sense that you think you're gonna know what's gonna happen, and the next minute anything can happen, and it is completely different. It takes you by surprise. I like that.
So
I don't really like horror games anymore. I don't like horror
I've
films
never
at
played.
all.
If I'm honest, the only thing I've played close to a horror game is Doom 3.
Actually, I played Silent Hill, and I didn't.
You
I was
like
torn
Dead
between
Space?
that.
I've
Oh,
never
yeah, I
played Dead
played that.
Space.
That's kind of like horror, but it's also kind of like.
I didn't put.
I
I put
played
it
the
off.
first one.
I put it off for a long time. It used to scare me, and then I just thought, it's just a game, and I actually got into it. It's a good game. It is a good game.
So yeah, like there's a lot of games coming out in these next few months.
Yeah.
Definitely like a wide variety of different games coming out as well. I think it's a really good year for video games.
Yeah.
Well, I think people are spending more. I mean, they say the recession, just to date this video, basically. They say the recession. I think people are actually spending more, so now game developers are paying a bit more money, and they're actually able to make things better because of that.
Yeah.
We've already dated the video by saying games that are coming out.
Basically, yeah. But
It's like
I mean,
we're talking about video games that come out in the next few months. And
That's what
I'm looking forward to the Taken King, which is coming out in like a week
but
and a
isn't
half.
it weird that this is 2003 and we know about all those games?
So what, we're now time travelling when uploading videos?
No, they're telling them.
Oh, sorry. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any games that we've missed out on that you feel like should be
Don't tell us, we don't
mentioned, leave it in the comments below. And like, favourite, subscribe if you haven't already, tell your friends, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.